You're watching WJCL 22 News.
Late last month, a former Savannah priest was sentenced to 20 years behind bars for years of sexual abuse he inflicted on young boys decades ago. One of his victims is now speaking out and hoping he can help others. Frank Salkowski has a story you'll only see on WJCL 22 News.
Through the support of family and friends, local prosecutors, and his faith, Chris Templeton is hoping to bring awareness and help to those who have survived unspeakable tragedies like the nightmare he continues to live today.
I mourn that 13-year-old self of mine. You know, I do a lot. I look back because he died.
Chris Templeton's childhood, his innocence, died at the hands of Waylon Brown decades ago. But here he stands, a fighter, a survivor, a voice for others who have lived a nightmare similar to his.
It's just a loneliness that I don't wish anyone to ever feel. And I know there's others out there that are suffering with it still. And I want to be an advocate to speak out, along with a lot of other people that are here to help also, to say that, you know what, we're here to help.
Templeton was a typical boy growing up in Savannah in the 1980s. He had a love for sports, family, and the church. But his life changed forever when a Catholic priest, Father Waylon Brown, befriended Chris, earning the St. James students' trust, only to violate that trust and faith in the most heinous way imaginable.
I mourn that 13-year-old self of mine. You know, I do a lot. I look back because he died. That first time he was raped, he died. That 13-year-old boy died. I remember the times before that, you know, being happy, playing ball in Mayfair and the sports and riding my bike and playing with my friends. And I just remember that he died in that Toyota Tacoma pickup truck the first time he was raped.
The repeated sexual abuse at the hands of Waylon Brown remained buried deep in Chris Templeton's memory for years, until those images, the horrific memories, came flooding back, leading to an investigation of the disgraced former priest. But authorities couldn't prosecute Brown for the alleged rapes of Templeton and others like Alan Ranta because the statute of limitations had run out in Georgia. But investigators discovered that the sexual abuse also happened on the other side of the Savannah River. Templeton and Ranta also molested at several locations in Hardeeville, South Carolina, where there is no statute of limitations.
I don't differentiate murder and child molestation. I don't. Thank goodness South Carolina had that statute. I mean, you think about how many people that if the statute of limitations are run out, most district attorneys will say we don't even need to go there because it's no chance, you know. So how many people come forward and ask for help, but nothing can be done, so they just give up.
Inside this Beaufort County courtroom, Chris Templeton would look into the eyes of the man responsible for a lifetime of pain and suffering. Waylon Brown, now 76 years old, would be sentenced to 20 years behind bars after admitting he abused Templeton and Ranta when they were just kids. Those once broken boys, now grown men, still healing, still surviving.
It was justice for that 13-year-old kid that died. If it was justice for my 13-year-old self. And that, you know, gave me relief. Like, you know what? I did something for that 13-year-old boy that had his generally Matchbox car in his back pocket, and he had his plastic Braves helmet hanging on his Mongoose bike in St. James parking lot before he got in the truck with Waylon Brown to go to South Carolina. I just did something for him, you know? I gave that boy something. He's got his life back, and now I can do things to help others not die like that 13-year-old boy did.
Now, Chris Templeton adds that if he can save just one person from living through the hell he lived through, he would do anything in the world and will not stop doing it. Now, Templeton urges anyone who has information about other or similar crimes to contact the Chatham County District Attorney's Office at 912-652-8080.
Okay, Frank. In all, Waylon Brown was found guilty of 9 counts of sexual battery and abuse in South Carolina. Victims and prosecutors believe Brown will most likely die in prison before finishing his sentence.